Hey, trauma queens. Get ready with me while I talk some things out. I'm sure many of you have felt just the weight of the world this week. No matter what you believe in, where your views are, this world is heavy. As somebody with CPTSD, I have been trying to figure out where to channel all of this energy. And this is the exact reason I started a trauma advocacy nonprofit, the Silent Mother Project. I personally have experienced several traumatic incidents through my life. I know what it's like to have to carry the weight of the world and keep going. And in order to do that, we have to put our focus at home, not just in our own four walls, but in the communities we live in. So this past week, all the parents in our school district received an email from the superintendent explaining that the district had received an email from the Freedom from Religion Foundation. Basically, concerns were raised about coach-led prayer during athletic events. From what I gather, it seems that some students and parents are concerned that when a coach, who is an authority figure, leads a prayer of a certain faith, it can feel coercive to students who don't believe in that particular faith, and they feel like they have to step out of their comfort zone so that they can belong, or else subject themselves to being an outcast. The email from the superintendent didn't say that. It just said that there were concerns raised about coach-led prayer from this group, and that the next day, the local school district legal team all met together and they came up with a plan that there will be no coach-led prayer, but prayer will still be offered and available for those who wish to pray, and then those who don't will not feel any pressure to do so. As a mother of 3 students in the school district, as a coach myself, I am in charge of one of the kindergarten and first grade cheerleading teams. As someone who, prior to COVID and having 3 children, was a dance instructor working with youth daily, I applauded the school district when I received this email. This wasn't even a situation I was aware was happening, but the fact that the school district listened to this concern and implemented a plan on how to better everyone. It's a solution to help everyone. No one is taking away anyone's rights to pray. They are just trying to protect children from feeling coerced into doing something that is not true to themselves. As someone who is in charge of young children in our school district, I know that it is possible to uplift, encourage, inspire, without simplifying it to prayer. I myself have a lot of faith. That is the only way I have gotten through anything I've gotten through. Coaches are leaders, and a leader is someone who is supposed to listen to everybody and make sure nobody is feeling excluded. As a coach, you can designate somebody to lead that prayer that day. We don't even know what the school district actually implemented, but it has caused quite an uproar in the community. And there happens to be a guy running for a trustee, and he has become quite passionate about this situation. He feels that the district's legal team has led them astray, and he plans on attending the Board of Education's meeting tonight to try to reverse the school board's decision. You guys know me, and you know how passionate I am about speaking out on issues that are important to me. I've ranted all of my feelings to my husband. You know, he's my safe space that I can just shoot everything at. And he told me that I needed to show up tonight too. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm reminded of this saying I heard, and it's something I often tell my children. If something upsets you, there's no use in complaining about it. You either accept it or you change it. Change doesn't come from complaining. It comes from action. It comes from having the courage to stand up and speak out on issues that are important to you. Because you're not only speaking for yourself, you are speaking for thousands of others. I had to defend myself and a hole in the ground. I had to defend the hashtag Bertha Basin in court. The people who don't even know how hashtags and social media work. There are so many things I want to do right now to bring impactful change to the world, and I keep getting stuck in my head trying to figure out what is the best route to do that. I'm getting emotional because this is super important to me. This is my children's future and the future of everyone else around me. All of this plays into a bigger picture. In this situation, nobody else is trying to take anyone else's freedoms. We're simply trying to make this district free for all, and a place where all of the students can feel included. Because a good leader, a good coach, knows how to lead with respect to their entire flock. A good leader takes care of all of their sheep. And that responsibility means you have to be understanding to other people's personal values and opinions. Even though you may not agree with them, you have to respect them. And if that is not something you can put in the forefront, then you have no business being in a position of leadership. Obviously, I feel very passionate about this situation, and as a mom and coach in this district who is not afraid to use her voice. I have prepared a speech for tonight just in case, because I have a feeling that it might be a little bit of a mess. But hopefully once the superintendent is able to explain everything in more detail, some emotions will calm down. But nevertheless, I am prepared. So that's what's on my mind right now. So yeah, I am a little nervous. You know, it's always nerve-wracking putting yourself out there. And this is like my first time public speaking like this versus just on my camera. Be the change in the world you want to see, right? Every child deserves a safe environment where they can learn and grow without fear of being judged for what they believe in or don't believe in. So here I am painting on my battle makeup because I am proud to live in a school district that upholds those values. Go Blue Streaks.